now.
What's good, people? Hey there, Ryan. You're the guy that just joined the Alliance in Marvel Strike Force. What, Beard of Zeus, right? Is that you? Hey there, Rain and Man. What's up, buddy? Brand new monitor is here. The old one. Let me get the right source. There's the old one, like, resting in peace. Haven't destroyed it yet. Been very, very tempted. Excuse the mess in the background. That's, my missus has just gone out with a friend. That's actually why I'm like 5 minutes late. Because I had to go and find her friend's cousin's house. And it was like in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, well, can you come outside so I can make sure that this is the right building? And instead of coming outside, she just sent silly pictures of, you know, like, of a map. And it's like, well, I know how to read a map. That's how I'm here. And it turns out I was in the right place. But I didn't find out that until I had already left, so. Let's turn around. Cheap energy drink. Hard times. Ready to rock. Hey there, Dr. Gonzo. Oh, B-Beam. Oh, right. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I've had several new people joining the Alliance. There is on my official Discord server for, like, you know, my content in general. My Alliance has its own, like, hidden subsection that's only seen by people within the Alliance. So, yeah, if you want to join that, I'm not sure who's there. I know only about 8 or 9 of the 24 are there so far. It's because everyone's got different names to what they have on Discord, and I just can't remember who's who. Hey there, Audrey. You got JCX as well. What's good, dude? I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Glad you got it set up so fast. Yeah, I got that set up straight away. Oh, we got Roadhouse in the house. It's the guy that I'm facing in tonight's Grand Arena. And I'm probably going to lose because I have to play strategically and efficiently. And you guys know I don't do that. I just like, I just attack and yeah, I just go all in. And it's not ideal play against good players like Roadhouse. When are we going to get... Huh? What? Dexter Jester. Mini Dobsy. Glad live streams are back. Oh, tell me about it, dude. I'm so happy they're back. Let's get over to Grand Arena right now. Pixie, get down. The doggo is trying to drink Tally's leftover hot chocolate. Petrescu and 4 in the house. What's up, guys? Anastasia. Kruger. And Advice as well. People starting to file in now, I see. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? I'll show you how round 1 went, because I had to pre-record round 1. Didn't have my new monitor in time. New monitor is awesome, by the way. The colors are just like crazy. It makes my old one that I have all like the chat box and stuff on look like so washed out. There's like no color to it compared to the new one, which I put the actual game on. Looks awesome. Got a much better refresh rate as well. Yeah, he didn't even attack, so he set up proper defenses and kept offensive teams, and likely was like, I ain't gonna full clear this as efficiently, so just skipped it. However, tonight's opponent, Roadhouse, who's in chat right now, coming to have a laugh. Yeah, he fully cleared. I tried something a little bit different with my defenses. Tried something a little bit different. Didn't work out too well. I tried to keep some top teams for offense, and he just like was like lol and walked straight through everything in one battle. I've got to finish building these, but annoyingly it locked just as I started gearing them. So yeah, fun times. Same with these. I mean, he's gear 12 now. He's nearly gear 12. He's like gear 9, and as I was developing that team, locked. The joys of the lock. And then yeah, my sacrificial team. And then my only half decent team is really on defense and ate that up too. So yeah, I kind of can't play like a scrub today. Go get your bonus energy, no worries, dude. Roadhouse in the house. Well, this is awkward. It happens all the time. Happens all the time. I get a lot of people. I face a lot of people that already watch me, and then others that don't already watch me find out who I am, and they come and watch anyway. Hey there, Q. What's up, buddy? Jeepers Tennis Legend on stream. I still don't know what you're talking about. Hey there, Andy. Welcome to the stream. First time. Wow, I hope I don't disappoint you. I will probably disappoint you in gameplay, but hopefully I don't disappoint you as a streamer. Andres, hello from Hungary. I hope you are enjoying all the... We're knocking out Hungarian subtitles now. I appreciate the game doesn't have a Hungarian translation, but we're going to try and get all my videos in it. We're really expanding it. We've got German on the way. We've already got Spanish, Dutch, Hungarian, English. Polish is on the way. French is on the way. Covering a lot of the videos and trying to help everybody out. Right, where am I even going to begin? I know, because I had a quick flick through the mods on this team. Roadhouse has some decent Nightsisters. Like, they're pretty quick. I mean, she's at 204. She's going to gain 15 for each character right off the bat because no one's going to have buffs on them. And then she's also gaining the leadership boost to 30. So, yeah, she's pretty fast. She's actually going to outspeed my Imperial Troopers. So, probably not a good idea to run that. Let's have a flick through First Order. I've actually got quite a tough bracket this time, I've got to say. Even the guy in the first round, he actually had, you know, when you weighed up gear and mods and stuff, was stronger than me. I beat him. And I'm pretty sure when I check this battle, Roadhouse also outweighs me. So, gonna be interesting. Gonna be humbling, I think, is probably the correct word. I had to get my butt kicked. Okay, not too concerned with that squad, but I really don't like the look of this one. And I hate facing Django. Ugh. Django's so good. You won your Grand Arena, good job, dude. You spent 4 teams on your Separatist droids and 2 on Padme. Padme is really tripping people up. Oh, 5 comments up from that about Andy Murray. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, I get you, Dobbsy. These things, they just do this. Get straight over my head. Hey there, Linky. What's up, buddy? That's in the house. Right, rocking of one of my regulars. Enrique coming in from Spain. What's up? Smokey. My eyes are awful. You see me doing this all the time. I'm supposed to wear glasses for small stuff, but I insist that my eye dude, I forget his name, I forget what they're called, optician, that's the one. I insist that they're wrong, that my eyes, despite having been slightly misshapen through a competitive fighting career for years, are fine. We'll just ignore the fact I do this when I read. But Smokey WMS, need Jedi Luke. I fully agree, dude. It's about time we get him brought in. Cody says can help with French. That'd be awesome, dude. If anyone wants help on any form of subtitles, just hit me up. I'm on Discord, Twitter, I'm everywhere. Have to face Kira Scoundrel lead team. Yeah, I usually like to use my Nihilist there because I just hate facing them. One Eye Football, another on YouTube. Yeah, I could have done it, Alan. I could have done. I apologize. I was going to do it a little earlier, but my missus had the tumble dryer going and my living room is like 4 million degrees. Champions League final as well. Don't forget, guys. Take your time. Yeah, I apologize for the delays. We're actually going to get into a battle now, I think, because we probably had some people sitting out for 10 minutes like, dude, just fight something. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to beat something up. But it's what am I going to beat up first? There's a couple of really tasty teams here. I do not like facing the Nest squad at all. I do not like facing... I don't like facing many of these teams. So Roadhouse has a really nice defense. We're going to go in with the Ewoks first. And we just pray that I select the right leader and that things actually go right for me. I need to gear 12 the rest of these. Subtitles in English. Yeah, you would not believe how many people don't understand us English people when we're chatting, especially because we don't sound like we do in the movies. You know, everyone thinks that we all talk rather properly, but we don't actually speak like that at all. I've got a really relaxed, like, lower class way of speaking, and I use a lot of slang. I slur my words, and yeah, it's a nightmare because I also speak really quickly. So yeah, a lot of people just don't actually have a clue what I'm saying a lot of the time. Let's see back live stream. Thank you. Hello from Russia. I will not try to say your name, dude, because I will butcher that. Feel free to write down how I should say it in English, because I cannot decipher your alphabet. I apologize. You've hung your tennis racket up for a 10th stream. That sounds reasonable. Andy Murray should be watching my streams and not trying to win tennis tournaments. Different world through glasses, personal experience, get them on. I should, but I look like my dad when I wear them, so I refuse. I get compared to him enough. Live stream reminded me, I still have to do Grand Arena as well. Get in there and win that, Anastasia. Win. Hello from AZ, Arizona. Is that right? It's an art with subtitles. Technical rules to follow and create subtitles. You can do Wisconsin English too. Yeah, just slang it up. What I will do, I've got the subtitle files in English and I can send them to you people who want to help out for you to simply just translate. All the times are done. Everything's already done for you except the translation, of course, because I don't speak all the other languages. Right. That's gone really, really badly. Despite being a little bit quicker, they've got 1 million attacks before I've even had one. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Control. Ah, no, you're stunned. He's the one that gets rid of the debuffs and he's stunned. Oh, I'll just do this. I have to deal with one counterattack. Don't want to deal with too many of them though. I need to actually force a taunt here because I cannot have them killing Ewok Elder or all this is just going to go right down the toilet. Right, we'll have rid of you. And we got to deal with this guy. Because he's just going to hammer me to death. Oh, I'm so funny. Yeah, he's going to just annihilate my team. It happens to me far too regularly. They just keep choking his TM. Leave him alone. No. Do not kill him. No turn meter for you. You're spent. He didn't even daze him. Come on. Slack him, bruh. Alright, TM. Please, get him out of there. Leave him alone, Kylo. We have to force a taunt over there again. Trouble is he AoEs, so I need to kind of... Oh! Give me a break. Put that back on him. No! It's fine. It's all fine here. Nothing to see. The entire battle, he was just stunned. Oh, my word. Get rid of this annoying taunt. This is already not looking good because he's been... Yeah, Roadhouse has been pretty efficient when it comes to his damage and his banners. So the fact that I'm already one character down, that's no good. They've also stunned the guy removing the taunts. Come on. I've just got to find some super mods to stick on this team so they actually get turns because I don't seem to get many of them. Wow, it looks like we've already lost, but we're gonna keep grinding through anyway. I need the credits right now, considering I'm gonna have to remod my Ewoks. Ah, finally. They're really underrated squad for this, I tell you. They really are. I will catch up on chat in just a second, dudes. I do see a super chat. Thank you very much for that. Was it Pfeiffer? A TH? You know, I can't pronounce my THs. Pfeiffer? No, we're not even going to beat this team. Losing Ewok Elder has cost me entirely. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a second team, man. Fair play, Roadhouse. You're torn. You usually root for me to win. Yeah, in this one, you're praying for my downfall. Let me catch up on chat. I understand you full and proper. I am glad. No Russian? I do not speak Russian. I apologize, dude. I speak very, very basic Polish. I can understand parts of sentences. And English. That's kind of it. Ewoks can clear first order very, very well if they don't shut... Pixie, would you stop that? Let me show you what my dog is doing. Oh, now you decided to stop? You gonna dig? No? You done? Are we done with this? All the noise is finished? Yeah? Right. I think that's lined back up. No worries about the accent slang from Minnesota. I can't even pronounce that word today. But yeah, I get you. You get me. We're all good. You can cleanse outer with Paplu. Oh, I can't I? With the bloody assist. Why? I just never even have to do it and completely forgot it. That's amazing. That is amazing. Never seen the AI play that well. Me neither. They were perfectly passing TM around everywhere. You could have cleansed you first turn. Yeah, I totally screwed that up. I usually go first, so I don't have that issue. Shut them down and then just pick them off one by one. Completely forgot about that. Oh my word. I haven't used Ewoks properly since the 3PO event. Just haven't needed to focus on every single mechanic of them, or even right back when I ran the snippet team, which is Ewoks with Ahsoka Fulcrum in the Heroic Sith raid. I'm torn. Usually review. I read that one. Hey Pixie, says Ryan. Question: can get Gear 12 Nestle Crunch solo Gear 12? I don't know about that. Every time people come to my stream to learn things, they also come to my stream to watch First Order screw me over because it happens all the time. Isn't a DB stream without Pixie cameo? She's always here, always 50-50 UX with First Order. Feel your pain. Yeah, I could have sworn my Ewoks were faster. I'm gonna have to have a quick look. I did not get the first turn. It's possible I've screwed up and I've moved the mod after lock rather than during it. Let's have a look. No, oh come on! I must have nicked one of his mods. This one looks new. I must have nicked one of his mods, which slowed my team down, screwed it all up. Well done, Damien. Oh, you made your Kylo the fastest. Go figure. The one that most people don't make particularly quick. They usually focus on Officer. Let's have a look how quick he was. 250. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think I was... Well, I didn't click that. I don't think I was even getting off first with my previous mod then. Yeah, so your Kylo undid me. He must have been the one that spread the turn meter while I was chatting and led to my downfall. Fair play. Use Palpatine versus First Order. Forget, but I usually save Palpatine for other annoying squads like these and stuff like that. Bounty Hunters are usually a good place to use Palpatine. Ugh, dribbling all over myself. Okay, well, we'll finish them off in a moment. What does Django's lead do again? I did a bunch of Django testing against Malak. Speed boost. Enemies reduce tenacity, so very easy to stick them with their debuffs, and they can't gain turn meter if they're suffering burn. So we don't really want a turn meter based squad. Very rarely face Django, to be fair. Very, very rarely. How quick were they? Who's the fast one in their team? Looking at Dengar, there's no point. I can't remember who the quick bounty hunter is. I don't think Django's all that fast usually. 256. So look at Bosk. He's the one that can usually get in your bloody way that everyone really speeds up. 291. You gonna go first? Yes. Ah. Trouble of facing an opponent with good mods. This right here. How fast is his stack? Is that gonna go before mine? Yes. I think I moved some mods on my stack the other day. Okay, well, we're gonna head in. Any luck with your idea? I haven't even had a minute to sort it today, dude. It's been like a sauna in my house, and as a result, I've just kind of hidden in my bedroom. Just gone to my bedroom where it's cool. Don't make the same mistake versus Django. I probably will. I never faced Django, so I'm not even 100% sure what to have even used or how to approach this. I know he's gonna go first. Oh, and there goes my turn meter. Come on, I was faster than him. No, I wasn't. The speed gain. Oh, you idiot! I've done it again. I've actually screwed up again. I looked at his base speed and didn't even take his bloody leadership into account. Yeah. Wow. 100% lost this one, guys. I'm very outmodded in pretty much every battle. This is not going well at all. 95. I need to beat someone up just to feel better about myself right now. Let's get Treya in. Let's kill something, because I'm feeling very depressed at the moment. Have you... who do I want as a 5th member? Chuck you in, I suppose. You'll have to do. I use rare. Yeah, I always use rare against normal bounty hunters, but I didn't really want to use it there because again, it's a lot of TM boost, and obviously Burn's going to screw it up. And I completely miscalculated Django's speed, and he got burned off before I could shut him down. So yeah, that's just me not doing math, not good. All right, let's get a drain on. Let's stealth you. All right, who's the annoying? Stopped taunting for a few seconds. Yeah, remove the buff. I love Sith Assassin against Nest. I really do. Works so well. A lot of the time I just kill Nest that way. Just send in Sith Assassin with a couple of characters that can stun. She just kills Nest for me. Just gotta stealth her again, get one more shot off, and actually we'll just kill Nest that way. Just get her out the way. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to catch up on chat at the same time. Those are some stellar mods. Yes, I did the, you know, one of the Discord bots that shows you the mods and stuff. I checked before, and Roadhouse does have me pretty substantially outmodded and stuff. Definitely a better roster than me. But you know, I'm gonna go down fighting regardless. So, and I missed live streaming. So yeah, when you're outmodded on pretty much every single team, you're gonna need a bit of RNG on your side, and it's not with me. That first order played fantastic. Almost played like a human would. The AI is learning. Come on, get rid of you. Boom. What are you guys thinking about Grand Arena Championships anyway? Anyone excited for that? Let me catch up on chat. Like Django Lead is really actually very good. I beat Malik with it before. I just couldn't beat the very top end ones, and there was a lot of RNG involved. There was a lot of losses. So to me, that's not viable, and I wasn't going to make a video on it trying to convince you guys to use it. It just wasn't worth your time. But I did manage to beat it a couple of times at lower stars and gear and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't count his 30 speed. I looked at his mods, 256, sweet, I'm faster than him, that's good. Check Bosk, okay, well Bosk's a bit quicker. Completely ignored the 30 speed from his leadership, even though I read it out on the stream. It's proven to beat faster squads. 30-60 slurp. That's really good, dude. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Yeah, I know, right, Gil? Wait, I thought Urza was the one with his suboptimal gameplay. You must not have watched enough of my streams. Yeah, I'm a knowledgeable player that's really good at breaking, like, tutorials down for people, but I'm really, really prone to not concentrating and doing stupid things when I'm doing my own games. I do it so much. I help so many people out and then totally screw up my own stuff all the time. Jedi kills bounty easy. I didn't really want to waste them though. Because I thought I'm probably gonna need them against like Old Republic or even the Nightsisters with how fast they are. And my Wampa sucks, Anonymous. I wish I had time to actually make my Wampa a little bit better. I think every streamer plays suboptimally. It's tough to strategize and carry on. It's very, very tough. People do not realize how difficult it is to be entertaining, chat to you guys, keep up with chat, play perfectly, and absorb everything that you're seeing at the same time. It's not easy at all. It really, really isn't. Right, I need to get rid of these Nightsisters. I'm probably going to have to use one of my higher end teams. I think we take in... I might go... What? Whoa, whoa. No, not you. You. Throw you guys in. Yeah, I did job. Boom, boom, boom. It looks like you'll struggle with championships come out. I probably will. I imagine in the lower brackets or whatever, if it's working the way I think it's going to work, I'll do really well. Once I get up to the point where I'm against the people that are really, really well modded, that's likely when I start screwing up. And yeah, just kind of... Because I don't really know how the structure's going to be yet. Are we going to be like... Because it's like a global thing. Does that mean that if I climb the high brackets, I've actually got to go and face, you know, like get 5 million galactic power players? Or am I only against people within my galactic power range? I'm not really sure how it works. You... Right, she'll be gone. No way she's surviving that. Yeah, I don't think you girls are going to kill anybody.
Keep up the good work. Gar champions will be meh. Not really a chance for non-payer.
Okay.
All purple gear needs a 100% drop rate to catch up. G12 parts need to be part of GOTB payout.
That was a long sentence. Keep up good work. Yeah, champions will be men. Not really a chance for non-payers. All purple gear needs 100% drop rate. I said it in my video actually, and thank you very much for the donation, Matrix. They do need to do something to help players catch up. Marvel Strike Force, for example, as it's aged, is really, really quick to get to like level 40. And the stuff like that, but there's nothing like that in this game. There's no way for newer players to catch up anywhere remotely near like players like me, for example, not unless they've got a really, really large wallet. Boom, boom, boom. I hate when I forget to add the... Yes, I know. I did it the other day with some... I forgot to add a rampage from Asajj in one of the battles, and that cost me. She ended up outspeeding me by about 2, and it broke the entire thing because she ended up stunning Snowtrooper. No, Nest always feels good all the time. Nest isn't too difficult to deal with. I think it depends what you've got left over and if you need certain characters elsewhere. The music, the Senate, is actually from YouTube's royalty-free section. My thoughts on the championships, it's not aimed at me, so it's kind of indifferent. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely aimed at those really competitive PvP players like myself. But I also have a real love for the PvE aspect of the game, so I'm not, you know, like, it's kind of like, that's cool that there's new content coming, and I hope it's good. I hope it's interesting and draws me into it. But at the same time, it's not really what I was waiting for to come next. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see a raid. I want to see something like some sort of event where we can play for a storyline. As someone actually suggested this, a territory battles. It's like a solo version, kind of how Grand Arena is a solo territory wars. You know, something like that where I can use like an era of roster. Linky's not keen on any more PvP stuff. James says, and the whole chat block just leapt right up. Plague heal block days, many other ways to kill Ness. Yeah, I usually stun her and just stun her and beat her up. That's often the way I do it. Excited about it, not excited about not being able to do anything. Yeah, that's the trouble. If you don't have Malik, any PvP mode is significantly more difficult. Matchmaking is improved. I might get into the championships. My opponent had a 328 speed Malik, jeebus, and pre-taunt didn't matter. Yeah, I actually got through a couple of Maliks in the previous season, and then lost to someone who didn't have one. That was just typical. And I've missed live streaming, Rain and Men, really have. I just beat Gear 12, first order with 11 murder bears. See, why am I not getting that luck? Bit intimidating though, global leaderboards. Yeah, I'm really, really curious how that is going to work. Because if it is a true global thing where like a 500 GP, 500,000 GP players got to go up against 5 millions, that's a bit wild, right? Thank you, Smokey, and glad you're enjoying it. I need to make sure I fix the cheating. Yes, because the cheating going on in Grand Arena and Territory Wars is just ridiculous. And tournaments, way back, if you're fairly new to the game, you won't remember when these happened. It kind of coincided with the Rogue One release. And cheaters ruined them. They all took top places on all the leaderboards. And then rather than disqualifying number 1 and moving 2 to first and giving them that rewards, you still got your number 2 rewards even though number 1 was disqualified. So it just completely destroyed it, and the tournaments were actually removed as a result. That was a major shame, because they were... I liked the idea. It's kind of like Blitz, actually, in Marvel Strike Force. Similar mechanic. Let me go and get... Thrawn. There you go, I pronounced it without an F. Ryan screams at me to use Luke. I will be using Luke shortly, actually. You will not taunt. She can taunt, but that's fine. I'm not overly concerned about that one. You're the big damage dealer. And I actually clicked the wrong move. You complete tool. I'm not actually used to using this team at all in Grand Arena. I only use it in Arena. It's always on defense in Grand Arena until today's one. Today's is the first... Oh, bloody death mark. Today's the first time I've actually used this. This was part of my switch up in strategy, because I'm aware a lot of people watch my battles, and I thought, yeah, I've got to mix this up a little bit. And it really, really didn't work. Really didn't work. But, you know, I could take a loss. There's losses on my channel already. I know some people felt that maybe I was, because I lost 1 or 2 that I hadn't uploaded before, and they felt maybe I was only going to post up my wins. But I mean, there's 3 or 4 losses on my channel already, and there's actually about 20 wins that aren't on the channel. So it was really just a case of an uninteresting event. I got so RNG'd in that last one. The guy that beat me, spoke to him, really, really nice guy, and I was actually disappointed it wasn't worth uploading it, because I got on well with him. Oh, why does it do this? Why don't you split your Jedi, says Roadhouse. I used to, and these days I just kind of don't, because most of my other good ones go on my Galactic Republic team anyway. All right, trying to decide which team I want to run. I've lost anyway, so I'm kind of in experimenting mode now. Do I get the TM gain block without the Zeta? Or is that the Zeta? I can't remember. Do you mean to that? Blah, 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 blah. I get the feeling it's the Zeta, is it? I didn't notice it in that brief flick through. That would be typical, because that would be quite handy here. Because so much turn meter on Imperial Trooper squads. No, it's not on that one. It's not on that one. Oh, There, yeah, allies can't gain or lose it. Just not enemies then anyway. Okay. I don't know what to use against these teams right now. I need to have a flick through and see what I've actually got left. Because these teams are all so quick. He's got me out-modded so much. I'm really kind of trying to figure out what to use. I can't imagine how difficult it is. I'm sure I budget up and go overkill for streamer matches. A lot of people do. A lot of people try it and don't realize how difficult it is until you're doing it. What's my GP, says Zod? 4 point something million. I'll have a quick look. Do you know which GP the GA battles jump from 6 to 7? I think it's the 4 million bracket, isn't it? Because Natalia is like 3.6 or something. She has 6 teams. I'm 4.1 and I have 7, so. Just got a subscriber over on YouTube. Shout out to MPO Radio. I am there as well. I was originally a Twitch streamer, and I most likely will start taking some Marvel Strike Force over there. Not doing the numbers here yet. I'm level 68. It's taking me forever to get to level 69 Marvel. Yeah, it slows down once you've passed the 40s, I've noticed. Find it extra stressful to live stream. People think they can do it better. Sorely mistaken. It is crazy how distracting it is. But I love the community aspect, so I just fight through it and just do my best. Although a lot of time I don't appear to do so, because I play pretty freaking awful. Alright, let's get rid of these. Let's throw my rebels in.
I have you now.
And I heard Lord Vader, Smokey, has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, dude. I'm guessing I haven't disappointed you too much, despite my incredibly questionable gameplay. What did you miss, Revan? Me sucking horrendously. Yeah, I've made some really, really bad decisions so far. I'm sure there's many more to come, so you haven't missed too much. Tournaments were a complete mess. Oh, they were, weren't they? I just ended up with the most ridiculous surplus of alloy points afterwards. Right, we got through this nice and quick. There's no point playing super optimal anymore because I screwed up the first battle, which meant I could no longer win, but I still want that full clear. At least they replaced crystal refreshes with alloy points. Yeah, because yeah, it was actually crystals in the first few waves, wasn't it? Which was just like, what? To top up, people were cheating, and you were having to essentially spend money to compete with people that were cheating, and then being cheated out of your rewards at the end anyway. That was, yeah, that's why Cabal Games just had to just give up on that, which was a shame. I was new to the game at the time, and it seemed fun. Right, now troopers hit like a bus. His troopers are fast. I need to absorb this damage. I'm gonna go. Every time I get crit, I'm gonna gain TM. And this team is full of crits. I have some TM gain from Plo Koon. Could really use another tank. All right. Got about tournaments. How do you forget them? Do you have YIPSDB? I don't know what that is, dude. You'll have to tell me. Jedi, Anakin, or Kenobi is an ally, deal damage again. If both allies deal third time. If ally leader is public. Yeah, that's so much better under Kenobi when you get that massive bomb rush attack. But let's get rid of the taunt. Let's pass TM. Let's take his down. Ability block. Want to control their damage output by controlling their TM as much as I possibly can. Right, I think range is about to drop. Yeah, he's gone. The other TM boost is coming from him. Gonna try and control all these buffs that they've got using Ahsoka and Plo. Yeah, it's kind of working out a little bit better than I thought it would so far. Famous last words. We're not having that. TM gain. Gonna have to heal Snips, and she did. Oh, that's the next move I was going for. Gambled too long. Oh, you failed me. Didn't take the buffs off. Come on, dude. How are you gonna do that to me, Plo? Yeah, it's collapsed now. Oh, come on. It was going so well till Ahsoka died. Doesn't help that my team are largely like gear 11 and stuff there. Oh my god. Thrawn's really good. He's actually very good, yeah. Great character. How'd you know you already lost? Because he cleared me really efficiently. And I lost 2 battles. Low bot lead. I've never used low bot lead. Oh, it was going so well till the eventual moment. Right, that's going to be Rex lead, isn't it? Yeah, Rex and Chase. Oh, that's going to be fun. How fast is Rex? He's probably really quick. 232. Okay, my resistance will get off before that. They best get off before that, or else I am going to be rather peeved. I don't actually know what to plug in. I still haven't. My holdo's been invested in a little bit, but unfortunately, post, lock again, the usual. I'm gonna bring Hermit in. Right, let me catch up on chat before we go into this battle. Is Django lead a better defense than Bosk? I mean, it depends how fast you are, because offensively, Django's superior. It does more damage, it controls teams, and if your team is fast enough, it'll actually wreck quite a few squads. I've been caught out by it once before. It was a ridiculous team. It was so fast and Zetas to oblivion, and they beat the life out of teams that usually easily handle Bosk. DB, I have to clear a scoundrel team of Kira, blah, 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 blah. Any suggestions? Have you got Treya left over? She's usually the go-to to deal with those very quickly and easily. Cleared mine. He had Darth Revan and Malak on defense. I didn't have them, but I managed. Nice. Well done, G, baby. Everything else is not strong. Incredible gameplay. I know, so much wow in this one. Yeah. I had perfect control, and then I was like, I can push it one more attack with Ahsoka so I can heal. Apparently I couldn't. I'm gonna get Rex just before he sets off. Nice. How many crits are we going to get? I find my team just do not like to crit. They really like to frustrate me. We got rid of B2, so no more annoying buff immunity type situations going on. I need to get rid of these thermals before he starts mass spam. Ready to shut you down a moment. If I save up a big shot, I should be able to just one-shot Chirrut without having to stack too much health on him. Scav would be perfect there, like now. Perfect. Not a total scrub, just most of the time when I'm streaming. What are your thoughts on having 6v6 battle mixed into Grand Arena? Anything like that would be awesome. Anything that brings some variation to the monotony that is Grand Arena right now would be cool. I'd be up for most sort of changing, to be honest. I think 10v10, which someone suggested before with 2 leaders, would be way too much. You just wouldn't have the teams, but yeah, something like that would. I think 6v6. That's already doable within the game code because you can use an ally character. So I don't see why they would have an issue there. I'm going to full clear. I do not care. We are going overkill. Wow, everyone streamed today. Yeah, I saw Arnold was on as I was setting things up. Probably performing a bit better than I am tonight. Though that's not difficult. No clubbing tonight. Well, actually going out? That outside place? I don't do that very often, to be honest. No, it's never really been my scene. Since I retired from like the music industry, I just kind of got sick of that entire atmosphere and scene. Now I stay in, I watch movies, I work out, and I make content and stream. And have a rather fat doggo that I spend a lot of time with. Daft Bastler, Zeta, Dark Bastler, not really needed. Correct. Yeah, what it does, Jello, it boosts the potency, which means you no longer have to really modder to have any sort of potency whatsoever on our mods and stuff. You can just focus on pure speed. So top end of arena, it's handy. Is it essential? Is it something you need to do early? No, definitely not. All right, could you hurry up and speed up so you no longer have counter? That'd be awesome. All right, now we can stun him. I don't want to keep stacking any more debuffs on him because he's just going to keep powering up. There we go. I know, right, Dobsy? Outside? What is this? ADB working at the moment. Wanted to wish you good luck with the round. Catching the replay. Thank you, Danny. Try not to laugh too hard at my performance, okay? How fast is your internet in MB? 92 MB. And that's the download. Then the upload, I believe, is 25 or 30. I can't remember what it exactly is. Pretty much like the highest stuff you'll get in the UK. On a non-business setup anyway. Clubbing overrated. Nightsister 6v6 would be fun. Townsend, yeah, if you could have an extra Nightsister in there, or you could put Nest in with the full usual 5 squad, that would be unpleasant. Right, what we got left? What can I punish these scum with? As much as I love them. They're scum right now because they beat me, okay? That's how it works. I don't really know what I want to plug in. I really don't. You, and you. That's what we're gonna do. Just whatever. Let's get some damaging characters in there. They're lacking their major buff supplies, which brings them all their TM gain anyway. We got them with the first squad, which was the whole plan, was to slow them down and then finish them off. And unfortunately, I miscalculated one attack, which collapsed the entire team. So I get the feeling Death Trooper is going to end up rather busy here. Womp! Can't wait to develop him. I just need some time, because I mean Malik's going to be back soon, and I've got to unlock him, and I've got to gear him as well, and I never have a free moment. And you got, as I mentioned, you know, we got episode 9 coming, so by November, First Order and Resistance are going to come into play again. They're going to be a big thing again, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of got to develop those teams as well. That's crazy. I'm 25 MB download. Yeah, I always go for the top end stuff because I'm always on Netflix, I'm on Amazon Prime, WWE Network, You know, I'm downloading games, I'm playing online games, I'm streaming. There's always stuff to do. There's, you know, like with Fox Next and Capital Games, I get given certain videos I got to download at times, and they're usually freaking enormous and at crazy high bit rates. So I always need good speed. My internet's really fast. Then I'm from Slovakia. My internet is 300 MB download and 100 upload for €15 a month. What? I didn't even move to Slovakia. That's crazy. I'm paying 34 pounds something a month, something like that. Which, as you can imagine, when you go exchange rate, that's, yeah, that's a pretty sizable cost. I'm not concentrating again. I'm picking the wrong character. You, just chuck you in. I'm just going for a full clear. We've lost this, but I'm going down in flames fighting. My Samoa sucks. Wampa. Yeah, is it like me by any chance? You've just never had that spare moment to invest those stun guns, those them MK4, what's him call them? He's got an MK4, something that has a stun cuff in it. It's stuff like that. You just never have it spare. That's the reason I never got around to my Wampa. I had Wampa before I had Hermit Yoda, yet my Hermit's nearly gear 12. What Zeta is most important for Darth Revan? Good question. I'll flick through them in a second. Trying to remember what one I did first. I probably did leadership first, I think. But I have a look. I know I did like 2 of Revans, then I did 1 of HKs, then I did another of Revans, then I did Bastila at the end. She was the final one I did. Finally get to use the ship. I've never actually had a chance to use this outside of brief testing. It was like, oh, well, that's kind of underwhelming, and then put it away. But I've had it farmed since day 1, so I want to use it. Because I've already lost, so I don't really care about the banners, and I just want to actually see what this stuff does. Flick buff immunity. Well, that would kind of been handy there, really, wouldn't it? Get him, calf. And T3. Yeah, always another character takes priority. Same thing, buddy. All the time, you know. The second I'm like, oh, I can finally get a bit of gear on, and I get 1 or 2 pieces on him, and then something comes up and I have to drop him again. Sad times. Vice's DB still better than pricing in the US. Arnold's paying like $100. Really? What? Do you know what his speed is? I'm curious what he's paying $100 for. How's your Geonosians and Separatists, says Alan Ware. That's my project right now, buddy. There we go. We got the full clear. Roadhouse got the considerably more efficient banners, largely because I screwed up these 2, but I think it probably had me beat anyway. I imagine I lost by a few banners, so big thumbs up. Classic DB thumbs up to Roadhouse. Well done, buddy. You got me beat. Go on and win this whole thing for me, please. I will cover your final in my final as well. I'm gonna let these people see if you win this, mate. You have to win this, just for my ego. Because then this was the unofficial final, you see. Let's have a look at Darth Revan. Let me have a quick flick for that previous question. Allies are immune to turn meter reduction while they're debuffed. And enemies can't assist or attack again if they're targeting Darth Revan. That seems pretty vital. And then the health equalization. I'm thinking I probably did these 2 first, because obviously leadership affects everything. So yeah, I likely did those 2 first, and then I went and did 1 of HK's. I believe it was loyalty to the maker. Yes, it was this one. I did this one third, then I did Revan's final one, then I did Bastila's, then I did HK's final. At least you remembered to settle your defenses. Oh, did Cub forget? No way. Wow. Bless him. He's got a pretty busy channel, though, to be fair to him. You know, he's branching out into movie reviews and stuff now. So best of luck with that, mate. Hopefully that really takes off for you. Probably have satellite connection. I wish I had satellite connection. I don't even get like phone reception where I live, let alone like internet at that speed. I think annual speed is like 150. That's pretty awesome speed though, to be fair. That's probably what I would be charged if I had that speed, $100. Probably more expensive in Chicago. Get a pizza in Big Man and enjoy your night. I actually do have a pizza, but I'm trying to get rid of my old gut. I used to be in incredible shape when I was a competitive fighter, and unfortunately now I'm just kind of skinny fat. So I'm trying to eat cleaner and work out again, but I forgot how much a lot of my protein supplements taste disgusting. No pressure at all though. Indeed, Roadhouse. Hopefully you pop into chat in the final as well, because we're going to grill you. You got to be winning this. There's no competition in the US, just Comcast and T-Com, I think. Right, so they can kind of set the prices wherever they want if there's no competition. In the UK, there's competition all over the place. Everyone undercutting each other, so you do tend to get some decent prices. Although a majority of them, I believe they like sublet their line rentals from BT, so they can only go so far because BT also have their own services. I'm sure it's something along those lines. Where's my Wampa? Let's get Womps on the screen. You guys got any questions? Feel free to throw them at me before I heads off and start working on another video. I see there's still 73 of you still around, despite my awful performance, so that's not bad. What do I need? What's holding me up? A stun gun? Another carb. Who's got time for 100 carbs? I need 100 on Cassian as well. That's the one. Comlink. The one with the stun cuff in it. Yeah, so it's those two that are holding me up more than anything. Because, I mean, look how many guns I need. I need 2, I think, on B2 right now. Nest needs 1. Snips needs 1. Holdo needs 1, a character I'm developing right now. I kind of do want to take Jahani up a little bit more. I don't need her for the Malik event, but I do need a 5th member. At the moment, I'm using Sidious, so having her would help. All my Ewoks need them. So you see why my poor Wampa is just kind of sat here like, you know, all lonely, getting no love right now. I'll show you my Separatists because I did have a question about them. I'm developing them right now. Grievous is gear 12. Just took him up there. He cost me a couple of stun guns as well. He's got his first 6-dot health mod as well. My B2 has already gone up to 11.2. I do need this piece. I'm getting them, so that'll be on there very, very shortly. Also needed by my Ewoks. Stun gun holding that one up more than anything. Stun gun needed there as well. And then that one for the final bit. So 2 stun guns, really keeping B2 from where I need him. I've taken my B1 up. You can see he's almost gear 9. Dooku and Saj are already there. Geonosian Soldier. I've had this piece several times and just never bothered putting it on him, because nobody really ever needed it. But as I started to consider, maybe I'll put that on him. I got a character up a gear and they needed it, so he's just never actually got it. But I do need to develop him. Pog was gone up to 8. And he needs 1 more piece. It's got to be something, yeah, got to be something significant. MK5, Droid Caller, and I need that for Holdo first anyway. Get that one to gear 12. I really do have to. He's such a useful character, making all kinds of gains. I don't have any gains anymore. I've lost so much. There's nothing there. I'm skin, bone, and flab these days. But I know exactly how to train. I used to, you know, as a fighter, I had to go up and down and weight at a whim. It'd be like, okay, well, this fight I need to put on 15 pounds, and I need to, you know, be as clean as possible. Then it's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna test drop into flyweight. Let's go down 125 pounds. Yeah, so I would drop like 10 pounds of actual weight and then dehydrate, and you know, so you do these kind of things and you learn how to gain and lose very easily. It's just the discipline to stick to it, really. And that's what I'm lacking since I no longer compete. You know, like, dying is no longer really at stake, so I don't take it seriously. I should, because I'm now 34, so it's getting a bit more difficult to look after myself compared to when I was like 23, 24. I could live on Snickers and ice cream and still stay ripped. Don't work like that no more. We still have better deals here than in Slovakia. Oh, so here in Slovakia, which I truly didn't expect. €30 a month for 1 gigabit download. That is crazy. I need to move there. What are your rents like? I'm curious if I would be able to live easily in your country off my YouTube income. Just found this channel super entertaining, says Jean-Luc. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Looks like Jean-Luc. I can't pronounce that surname though. But glad you find it entertaining. Don't necessarily watch my grand arenas for like pinpoint move perfect gameplay. Check my guides out for that where I'm concentrating. I get distracted by chat. Rex Wampa, Hermit Yoda is awesome. I love running that in 3v3 actually. I really do. What kind of fighting did you do? I initially started in Taekwondo as a kid. I was fascinated by Bruce Lee as a small child. My dad watched him. So I was fascinated as, as a 3-4-year-old watching Fist of Fury, Enter the Dragon, Way of the Dragon, you name it. Game of Death, all those movies. I grew up watching that. Then I stumbled into Karate Kid, as you do as a youngster. And Jean-Claude Van Damme was really the hook for me more than anybody. European, I suppose. So I really loved his Muay Thai / karate style, American kickboxing like mix. And I moved into boxing as a result of that. Everyone loves Rocky as well, right? Then dabbled in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, amateur wrestling, and I competed in mixed martial arts. So yeah, I've kind of done it all, really. Pizza is definitely mac and cheese. That's my discipline tester, dude. Oh, I really struggle to resist that. My missus makes a phenomenal mac and cheese. And she serves it up with garlic bread as well. And yeah, until she forgets how to cook, it's going to be so difficult for me. That is actually when my body began to decline. I stayed really disciplined when I first got with her. Then I retired competitive fighting about a year after getting together. So yeah, it's been like 5+ years of undisciplined eating, and she's a great cook. Rents are like 300 to 500 euros, but wage here is trash. Yeah, see, my rent is £875 a month here. So that's probably over £1,000 in euros. And then I've still got like my car insurance and everything. My taxes, that's over 100 and things like that. So it's pretty expensive. But I just about get by on YouTube. So I saw one guy took a dig at me for going full time on YouTube. Like, oh, I've only got 6k subs, blah, blah, blah. But subs doesn't actually make any difference to what you make. It's your views. And my views are at the point where I can just about do it. And having that additional time would mean more videos, more growth, and it'll just get easier in theory. And I'm also covering 2 games now. So, and I'm branching into a few other things that keeping close to me at the moment. One of the lowest minimum wages in the EU is like 500 at the moment. That is pretty low. Where can I get Grievous? I don't want to get him in the Fragment store. Yeah, see, I got Grievous in the Fleet store. That's where I used to get him. I've had him 7-star for like a million years. Like the British Chuck Norris. Except Chuck Norris has the ability to destroy worlds with his kicks. Kicks were my specialty, actually. I was pretty slick with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But kicks were far more my thing than actual boxing. I think that's because I came from a Taekwondo background, so as a small child I developed extreme power in my legs, despite them being hairy little chicken legs. Push-ups and pull-ups, dude. Yeah, I've actually just got back to my pull-ups recently. Getting back to all my free weights and stuff. It'll probably end up slowly getting covered throughout my Twitter, transformation type thing. You're my favorite. Always look for your content. Thank you, G baby. Chuck Norris was in Star Wars. He was the Force. There you go. People are summoning their power directly from Chuck. That seems incredibly believable to me. Seems a legit theory. Yeah, I got to get to some speed modding. Where's my first order? I recently totally remodded First Order Officer and began to develop some of their stuff, getting in some of the gear they need. What's holding me up at the moment? Hollow. Oh, so it's just hollows that are holding up First Order Officer. I'll pick them up shortly. I believe it's the stun cuff that he's wanting, this one. And I need them on other characters. Yeah, he needs 100 of them. But I am getting to the point where I can begin to spare those, actually. Because Wampa can't go up anyway, so we can probably get them on him. Kylo, Cuff. Gun. Carbs. Yeah, so Kylo's going to be held up for a hot minute. Stormtroopers, as we saw, a speedy Stormtrooper is pretty effective. Roadhouse had a good one. Gun again. Ugh. But I do have Unmasked nicely developed because I was a huge fan of his ship. So I suppose I best throw on a Zeta at some point here, which will give the team a boost within itself. Spurs v Liverpool. I'm not actually watching, and I'm pretty neutral. I don't really mind who wins that. My brother is a huge Liverpool fan. A lot of my best friends are huge Tottenham fans. That'd be very difficult for me to pick a side. I suppose if I was going to go any side, I would probably go Liverpool just because I've got a lot of family members. My uncle, massive diehard, lifelong fan. My cousin, Donald, as well. Huge fans of Liverpool. My defense... For defense, it's better to make OG Colo... Colo? Who's Colo? Kylo the fastest. Yeah, well, you demonstrated that right here, man. That caught me off guard. I went and looked at First Order Officer first. Your Kylo got out before me. Sped that TM. Stunned Elder. Game over. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to speed him up. Disliked, says Jay Wiley. Oh, and then changed his mind. I assume you're a Liverpool fan then. The AI doesn't play officer as well as you would. Yeah, a lot of the time they just don't time it right. They don't get the advantage onto like executioner. They don't pass turn meter around efficiently, and you know, they don't cool down their specials by using their other one very often. I see their basic attack and stuff. But yeah, I thought it played fairly well against me. Played fairly well against me, although I've witnessed it do some stupid stuff many a time. See, I think we're gonna get my officer up a smidge. I remodded him slightly recently, going to 85. Just can't afford many great mods because I do not have Darth Malik, and as a result, I'm having to switch between my Darth Revan and my Jedi Revan team, and I don't want to have to keep moving mods all the time, so I'm having to mod them both and keep them, you know, both competitive in my arena. So I've dropped to 46, which is pretty horrendous. I've actually got to get right back up. I think I'm going to drop my arena payout hour because at the moment it's about 11 PM my climb begins, but my missus work hours have changed and it's no longer convenient, so I'm probably going to drop that back, which would be easier for streaming as well. Right, so yeah, I think that's about it. I think we covered just about everything. Thank you. We've still got 60 people hanging around for a casual chat, which is awesome. Thanks for coming out. I do apologize I didn't play amazingly, although all the best to Roadhouse. He smartly outmodded. He had some really nice defensive squads that made me really spread teams. I couldn't get reckless anywhere. Played fantastic on offense and really set that bar high for me to have to play really well on, and got the win. So all the best in the final, Roadhouse. Thank you for my super chat. Let me double check who that was. Pfeiffer with 100 NOK. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that translates to, but thank you very much. Yes, and I really had to surrender, as he wrote in his comment. And big thank you to the £5 donation for Matrix as well. I hope you guys will all become regulars around here. If you don't already subscribe to me on my channel, hit the sub button. If you hit the bell, you'll get a notification whenever I go live and throw out videos. If you don't want constant notifications, then obviously don't hit that button, but please subscribe, help get my channel going, and I'll see you guys in the final, because we'll be live streaming that. We're going to be live streaming all the time from now on as well. Also going to be live streaming some Marvel Strike Force and such, so awesome to be back. Thank you to my community for getting me this kick-ass new monitor, this bad boy. And it's a goodbye from me and Pixie, who is utterly exhausted from her entire day of sleeping. You can imagine that's quite tiring. Till next time, guys, we out of here.